everybody, welcome to TPK, the only show on the internet with the balls to kill the cleric. Hey, how many times has Critical Role killed the cleric? Not very many.
That's because clerics get their shit done and they don't get killed.
Says the dead cleric.
Clerics understand the assignment. No, this was totally not planned at all.
This was a targeted attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And the next one might be too.
Next one?
Next one.
No, I'm sure this won't be the first.
Yeah, nothing bad was
time.
gonna happen after this.
Nothing.
Nope.
So,
And also, dragon. But
as you guys may have surmised, last week, Waddle found themselves trekking through the caverns of the Lacrum Chamber. Several chambers designed to make it very hard for outsiders to get through unless they already know their way through. Upon getting to the third chamber, they were met with Chartreuse, who decided to leave them a bit of a distraction in the form of a gigantic storm bear. After doing battle with the storm bear, they made their way off to the Lacrum Chamber proper, where they did battle with Chartreuse and his three guards, have done some serious damage to the control panel operating the Lacrum, which has not stopped glowing yet. However, with his dying gasp, Chartreuse reached out with a one-use magical item and cast Killing Word on our cleric. At which point, Tim revealed himself to be, or if Esmeralda were to wake up, would have revealed himself to be Callum, her long-lost, seemingly dead fiancé. After taking a bite from his own wrist and pouring some of his own blood into her mouth, via a kiss on the lips, because I'm dramatic like that.
Yeah.
He then
All of
turned
the
to
drama.
the party and asked them to help revive his now dead fiancé. Ex-fiancé, I guess.
Was the engagement ever really called off?
I mean, it's usually assumed when
Well-
one of the parties dies.
I mean, like,
Assumed. However, he's not dead.
He's
Well,
I mean,
Not anymore. He probably was.
He probably actually was technically.
well,
Yeah,
we'll find
so.
out later today.
Yeah.
In theory.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
At this point, he looks to you and says, I need each of you to try and help coax her spirit back. This is the first time I've ever used this ability. I don't even know if it'll work. But if it has any chance at all, you will all need to do... I don't know. At this point, we're going to go into a group challenge encounter. So what's going to happen is, I've got the DC for Esmeralda's Resurrection set at a certain number. I'm going to ask each of you, there are 3 attempts, to do something to either raise or lower that DC. You guys are going to make a skill check. Whether or not you pass or fail will determine whether or not that DC goes up or down. The DC on those skill checks is going to be fairly low, so don't feel too much pressure, but there is, in fact, a chance that Esmeralda is not going to come back to us at the end of this game.
Like how she won't!
But that's only if you guys roll some really shitty numbers. So,
Don't forget, we all have fate die.
Yes.
Everybody remember that. I say for myself.
So, who would like to make the first encounter? Oh, the other thing is duplicate encounters. So, like, if all 3 of you decide to make persuasion checks, it will be harder for each one past the first. So, who would like to make the first attempt?
I'll go first. So Annalise is still back over by the machinery that she was smashing. So she's just been watching this kind of stunned. So she will stumble over to Esmeralda and stand over her and look down at her. And then she will grab the front of her lapel, pull her up, and say, "Listen to me, you high uppity bitch. If you do not come back, and I lose someone else again, I will go full Dark Annalise, and I will rain terror across this land. And I promise you that each person I kill and I maim, I will leave one alive, and I will tell that one person that Esmeralda and Dillian had the worst fashion sense in all of Andorra. So you better come back here and stop me, because I will be the terror that you do not know anything about. Hear me?"
Make an intimidation check.
Oh. Come on. Come on, baby.
You spoke to her fashion sense. Oh no. How dare you?
Okay.
That is great.
Okay. Is it? Intimidation. Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Hell yeah!
Okay. You grab her, you speak the words, and as you feel yourself finish, you just sort of put her down. Who would like to
And
do
I
this?
step back, and I kind of fall down on my haunches.
Yeah, no, of course. Who would like to make the next check?
I will go. And while Annalise, you dropped Esmeralda at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as Annalise has dropped Esmeralda, Vonthorn goes to catch Esmeralda, so that way she's not banging her head on the ground.
Well, her head is underneath Callum's knees, so.
Oh, okay.
So.
You mean on top
His
of
knees,
Callum's
yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, he's just kneeling on her face.
Part of the ritual.
Yeah.
So
Shaking.
Vonthorn is going to take her vestment, which is it's like a clothing piece for that most religious people wear. Her vestment is for her family god McNear, and she places it on Esmeralda's hands. And as she's doing this, Esmeralda, you and everyone else have kind of been the first friends I've made outside of my family, and well, I know you guys already lost one of your closer friends, and I don't want you guys to lose someone else as well, especially you. I don't want everybody to lose you, and I've come to really like all of you guys, especially you, especially since you were the first one to reach a helping hand when I didn't expect anyone to help me. Yeah, part of me still thinks that I'm probably in purgatory, but, I'm actually enjoying this adventure with you guys, and you've also been the one to really try to connect with me out of everyone. And I've come to really like you as a friend, and I don't want to lose you either. I really don't. So, Esmeralda, please come back, and so that way you can at least see us succeed in helping you get your thiefdom back. We want you to enjoy that success as well. So please come back. Come back to us, please.
Okay. Make a religion check. Since you're using your connection with your god in an attempt with this, I'm going to go with religion.
That's a 24.
success.
Okay.
I understand. I'm like shaking right now.
You pull your vestment off, and as you start saying these words, and you put it over her, and you're kind of just tucking. You're more just doing something to be busy with your hands. As you're kind of tucking her hands into this, and you're sort of like wrapping them in this like it's a muff. And as you finish the words, you pat the little makeshift vestment muff. You feel a familiar touch. You swear, just for a second, maybe it's a trick of the light, but you see a scaled hand and an orcish hand laying over yours, just for a split second. As you blink and they're gone, and you take your step back. Willow, how would you like to contribute?
Oh god. She's just gonna kneel down next to Esmeralda and pause for a bit before saying, "You know I'm not one for words. And I've never been big on using them. And I know it comes off. I know I come off as incredibly rude and, to put it bluntly, bitchy. But, you stuck around with this group for me because of Darius. So, you know, I don't want to... I don't want to let Darius down, but also, I don't want to let you down. You've brought the entire group together. You have somehow included me, and I still don't understand how. And I appreciate that. This group is slowly becoming like family. And you're the glue that ties everyone together. So, that being said, you better fucking not die. And you better fucking come back.
Is that the end?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay.
You got this.
Woo! 24!
Hey!
That is a success. So,
Oh!
with that,
The dice gods smile upon us today. What is that? What is that?
It's the big 20.
Oh.
We can't see it. Is that a 17?
That's a 17.
Oh my god. Okay.
okay. You all stand there for a minute. You say your words. You make your threats. You plead to your gods. The blood
Let yours droop.
falls from her cheek. There's no magical flash. There's no warmth or radiation. Her chest doesn't begin to move. And for a minute, you all sit there and you believe that it failed.
Esmeralda.
And then you... Who has the highest passive perception?
Esmeralda.
The
I
dead
have
one.
a 14. I have a 14.
I have a 16.
My passive.
Can-
Where do I find that? I don't know.
It's going to be
Can
on
I,
the left-hand side of your...
It's right under the
Character
saving
sheet.
throws.
Can I ask, is Esmeralda experiencing or seeing anything at this point?
We'll get to that.
Got it.
Wait, where is my perception?
So on the
It's
left-hand
right under
side
the
of your
saving
character
throws.
sheet on your computer screen, there are a stack of boxes that is going to be the second box
yeah.
down.
Okay, I see it. It's
Passive perception.
okay, yeah.
It should be the top
11.
one.
So yeah, no.
Okay.
Willow,
So that'd be me.
as everybody starts to just, in that exact moment, lose hope, you notice Esmeralda's eyes flicker open. She's still not breathing.
Flicker open?
There's still no breath in her body.
You said flicker open?
Yes.
Yeah.
Her eyes are now open, and she is looking around.
Okay, yeah, that's fucking terrifying. Why the fuck isn't your chest moving?
What?
What?
Esmeralda, at this point, I would like you to remove a level in Cleric and add a level in Vampire.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
What do
Bernard
you
at this point will already
mean?
have tears in her like fur streaming from her eyes, and she's like, "What? What?
Meanwhile, Willow just has one tear.
Annalise just has them like when you haven't blinked and your eyes are just full of tears. And
Yes,
they're
full of
not-
tears.
Yeah, that's kind of where the Annalise is at, and she just kind of like going.
Can
okay.
Can I do
Walker's
so? Did
already
you
a
put
mess.
it?
Esmeralda,
Did you
as
put the
look
class
up-
in D&D Beyond? Oh,
No,
go ahead.
you can't do it in D&D Beyond, unfortunately.
All right, sure. Well, can I take care of that later then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're gonna have to track it manually from now on.
Sure, that's
not the
fine.
problem. But
That's fine.
as your eyes flicker open, the first thing you see is Callum. Callum's face, surrounded by that hood. And his eyes are watering. Your head is in his lap.
I look at him very confused, with a very confused look on my face. I reach out and I try to touch his cheek.
It's warm and wet.
And
I like
her
hit-
eyes kind of go wide for a second. And then with her other hand, she takes the dagger strapped to her thigh and holds it to his throat.
Esmeralda?
Oh, that escalated quickly.
Oh, alright, that's not quite the reaction I was expecting. Actually, no, it kind of was.
Oh god.
Who are you?
I'm-
And what are you doing?
I am
That's Tim.
Callum. I'm
Oh,
very much the man you remember, with a few caveats.
I don't know the man I remembered. Because apparently, the last time I met him, the last time I was with him, he died, and someone told me that he died trying to kill the people I love.
Yeah, that happened. That
Oh.
happened. Not of my own free will.
I just sneakily take my vestment back now that we see that Esmeralda.
By the way, when you go in to grab your dagger, you had to maneuver your hands out of this tight vestment knot.
Like, what the fuck?
Please do a sleight of hand check for that.
I mean, I guess
want
it's,
that.
No, we're good.
it's a little late.
that would be so funny though.
All right, so my father, the father of the year, that one, used a charm spell to force me into doing what I did.
Oh shit.
If we hadn't already killed him, I would have killed him.
Wait.
Once
He
Is there, maybe the full story should, wait until we take care of that problem? As he nudges towards the lacquer, which is still glowing.
Give me one reason why I should still trust you.
Don't. But that thing's gonna destroy your entire fiefdom unless we do something quick.
She'll put it down. And she'll look at everyone.
I'm really glad you're alive.
I'm really...
Yeah.
I think after all this is done, I'm gonna be giving you like probably the biggest hug ever, and I'm sorry that the fur around my face is gonna be wet. I've been a mess. I thought we lost you for good.
Annalise just lays down on the ground and puts her arms over her eyes. I can't keep fucking
She
doing
kind
this.
of looks at her hands and like you could tell she feels off, but she'll sit up.
Esmer, you got a little something right there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
She'll look to the guards.
It's a little smudge, so she looks at them and then she just smears,
For
gets
someone
it off
who
you.
just had their leader killed, make an insight check.
Oh.
I want to see these bitches try and collect that bounty. I try.
I think it's more likely that they were being mind controlled too.
Hold on. D&D Beyond is being D&D Beyond, which is great. D&D Beyond is great. It's wonderful. It's a
We
great
like
program,
D&D Beyond.
No, we do like D&D Beyond.
They don't
All right.
sponsor us yet.
It's fine.
We're just trying to, make sure there's nothing
No.
that would be problematic in the future.
There's nothing wrong with D&D Beyond ever.
Or Werther's Originals.
18.
For a bunch of people who just had their leader murked in front of them, quite effortlessly, mind you, they don't look worried. In fact, they almost look cocky.
I'll just shoot them a look. And I'll look at Massey. How is he looking?
He is one eye on them, but most of his attention is on the lacrum.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to Massey.
I'm going to
take care of these tomfooleries.
One moment. I'm going to walk up to one of them. Whoever is closest.
They're in a group at this point.
Oh, that's fine. I could just need one. And I'm gonna wrap my hand around his throat.
Make a an acrobatics check. No, an athletics check.
Sure. Athletics?
Mhm.
Come on, baby. You were nice to me before. You got this. I don't got this. Oh, no! No, that sucks. No. Just no. Just
What'd you
not. Don't
roll?
worry about it. I rolled a 3.
Do you want to use? Oh.
No.
This was a...
No, I'm not using a fate die on this.
So,
I go to reach.
and he just snaps back as you just kind of clasp air.
Tell me how to turn it off.
Why would I do that?
Can I get up at that point and aim an arrow at him?
As they all start laughing now. You really don't know much about cultists, do you? Lots of us are willing to die for what we believe in. There's another
Fine,
thing
then.
about cultists that you all seem to be forgetting.
Fucking stupid.
What is it
That
cults
they are.
like to do?
Blood sacrifices.
Close. Rituals. Did you really think this was just a grab for power? At that point, you all hear a loud as the lacrum crystal starts to crack in places. You all look up at it, and that spot in the center that you noticed before, at this distance, you get a much clearer picture of it, and it, as you study it, as the cracks start to shift in, it's hard to see, but it almost looks humanoid. As the cracks start to shift, and then crystal flies everywhere, and in the center, where was the center of the crystal, a shape floats down and then collapses. Two large black wings protrude from its back, scales of black and red, horns protruding from the top. The body lies motionless on the ground as it touches down, and then melts. Bits of it start to melt away. As the outer layer of this humanoid figure melts down, you see another form rising out of the matter that is now melting away and just dissipating into ether. A sleek, thin, and beautiful elven form sits up in its place. So I've returned.
No! You're still sleeping.
The clothes are still there, but they are misfit. As he puts his hand towards it, and they start to magically shift to his body type. As he looks around, sees the guards, sees the pin on their lapels. I see what's happened to now. Well then. It has been a long time, Erlon. A very long time. You there. You and the small one. As he looks over at Willow. Your manner of dress is quite familiar to me. As are your weapons.
At that, she aims the arrow at him.
I get in front of the smaller one.
Oh, don't worry. I mean you no harm. Darius's
Oh, like you
proteges
meant-
are...
Like you meant the kingdom no harm 200 years ago?
Of course not. I meant to save this kingdom. Why, what boogeyman stories have they told you in the years since my absence?
Cleo,
Since
who
you
the
know
fuck
exactly
is
who
this
I
Oh,
Fuck
I
if
think
I
I know. Oh, I think I have an idea, Fallen Baron Mirren.
am. At your service.
Oh no.
You're at no one's service.
Maybe your own.
Those are my men you seem to have rallied in that corner over there. I would like them back.
Sorry, we didn't hear what you said there. Could you say it again?
Those are my men you have rallied in that corner over there. I would like them back, if at all possible.
No. Yeah, no, not possible.
Pity, I would like
Do you-
not to have to kill you.
How about we not?
Simply return my men to me. And I will
Then
go
what
on
will
my
you
way.
do? And what will you do after that?
What I do is
Wait,
my
what, man?
business.
Wait,
Kinda not.
No,
wait, what, man?
not after the last time.
Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh!
Oh, fuck!
Oh, damn it.
You know what would have been great if I didn't die because we had advantages on those before I dropped dead. You know, that would have been great.
Well, at least you were helpful to bring her back to life. I appreciate that you were helpful then.
I mean, we have fate die.
No, I'm gonna use the fate die! Yep!
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it.
Marginally
It's my
better.
very
Oh no, me
Um,
too. wait. What is it? It's
Can
wisdom?
I add my inspiration to this?
Oh, actually,
Sure.
that's a good idea too.
What is that, a D4?
D8.
Saving throw?
D8, okay. D8.
I
You
used
know
a
what? No,
fate-
I'm gonna use it just in case because I don't know what this guy's DC is.
Yeah, I used a fate die as well. I don't know what's going on, and my first roll was
Oh,
crap.
come on!
Yeah, same.
Really?
Oh no.
I have had that goddamn inspiration. I got a goddamn 1.
Oh, honey.
Please don't
Gives
die
me-
again.
I hope not, but I got a 12, and that's with fucking everything.
Oh no.
No. I mean, you
Better
can
than the
still
nat
burn.
1 I mean, it's better than the nat 1 that I got on the previous roll.
Yeah.
25.
25?
Yes.
14.
17.
Oh no.
At least I'm.
Oh no, sorry, Willow, you're immune.
Oh.
No, I
Wait,
really wish I had that hat that I ordered
why
that
am
makes
I-
it harder for people to control my mind. That would be great.
I know, right? You know we were supposed to get this after the fact.
Yeah, that would be fabulous. I would really like to get that thing.
Oh
Baby.
my god.
Wait, what
Hold
did
on.
Cleo and Massey get and Tim
Why
get?
am I immune?
Yeah.
You're about to find out.
Because you're probably
Ooh.
because it's a magical effect.
Willow, Von Tharn, Massey, Cleo,
Mm-hmm.
all of you fall asleep there on the spot. Only Willow and Esmeralda are left standing, and you are
Oh,
both
hell
very
no.
drowsy. Even for your elven immunity to magical sleep, you still feel the effects of this thing.
Oh, fuck.
As he casts mass sleep.
Does he recognize me? I'm curious.
Not that you know of. As he
I
walks
don't look
towards
fam-
your little group of prisoners, none of whom were affected. As they stand up, still unbound, nobody tied them up.
Wait, so Cleo also fell asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much everyone except you and Esmeralda
And Massey.
and Massey.
Nope, Massey's asleep.
Yeah,
Wait,
Massey's
what?
asleep.
Massey's asleep.
What?
I like to
Yeah.
think that Massey and Annalise just kind of turned into a pile
Stop,
together. Like,
Yeah.
because she was standing right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Tim?
Yeah, what Tim?
He's asleep.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, let's hope you don't die again.
Cleo
Well,
is
that-
using Fawnthorn as a fuzzy pillow.
You are now outnumbered and supremely outgunned. I would suggest allowing me and my compatriots, as he walks up to one of them and places a hand on their shoulder, to leave here unmolested. Tell your Ranger Corps, I'm assuming that's what's happened in my absence, that I'm back if you must. It does mean
They'll be the
no
first to
concern.
know.
I'm sure they will. You know him, don't you?
Know who?
Darius. Personally.
Don't answer that.
Ah,
You owe him nothing.
he trained you personally, didn't he? I can see it. The demeanor, the attitude, the fire in your eyes is just the same as it was his so many years ago. Is he still alive?
Leave!
Well, that was rude. As he throws his hand up,
I
and
thought that
all
was
of them
fucking
disappear.
polite.
All of who disappear?
Him and the 3 guards.
Oh, okay.
Willow. I don't know how we can do this.
We need to get word back to the king.
We need to get everyone up.
We need to get word back to the king.
Of course, I know that. I don't have... I was trying to practice message. I couldn't...
Esmeralda, you need rest. I don't know what happened with... I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know what happened with him, but you need to rest.
Lord Marin has returned.
Yes, he has.
Fuck. Willow, how many days have we been down here?
What I know? I don't have keen mind, so...
Years?
No, days.
No, days!
I thought you said years. I'm like,
No.
the fuck?
How many
No,
days?
days. Would I know?
You've slept a handful of times. You could count the amount of times you've slept, but that's your best approximation.
Let me
How
see
many
if I
times
have
have we slept?
anything.
Although Esmeralda does have a watch.
Oh, right. I do have a watch. I keep forgetting, because it's a ring also, so. Do I know how many days we've been down at this point?
You have slept a handful of days. If I remember correctly, you slept once on the way, just before you found the dragon door.
I imagine
Slept
it's been
once
like a
after the
week.
dragon door. You've slept, I think it's been 4 days. I think.
We also need to find the actual ranger of your feet.
Wait. I think I have something. And she's going to, pull out the, potion of random benefit.
Okay.
This is all that we have. I don't know what will happen.
Are we still asleep?
Yes.
Yeah. For a minute.
Okay.
I don't know what will happen. And we don't have many uses left. But it may save us some time and get the word out fast.
But we don't know what it'll give us.
We don't.
But Mom, I want to go
So we're
flying.
just throwing our dice all on this one potion that we don't know what it'll give us. Esmeralda, I'm
be
not
benef-
trying.
There is
Oh,
still,
it'll-
by the way, the teleportation circle is still intact. The machinery that was hooked up around it is not part of the teleportation circle itself.
Oh, okay. I actually did not know that. All right. Well then,
If we can just drag everybody over to the teleportation circle.
none of us have teleport. Oh wait, no, we don't need teleport as a spell, technically, right?
At this point, everybody starts waking up. Because it only lasts a minute.
Oh,
Immediately unsheathe my swords.
It's gone.
Ma,
Damn it.
this-
what just happened?
Is everyone okay? Then we're hurt?
Cleo?
We're fine.
I look
We
over
need
to where Cleo is.
She just sits up. Well, that was annoying. What just happened?
I don't know.
Hi, honey.
Willow, what do you suggest?
Uh,
Westmarsh or Aralon?
Erlon.
We don't know if he's there.
Someone probably could get a message to him there, right?
But we also
Yes.
don't know if he's in Westmarsh.
Well, that's where we saw him last. And I know he wasn't
Yes.
traveling.
That was
Okay.
a while ago.
Esmeralda, something you do know. Every
Mhm.
fiefdom capital, the castle is in direct contact with the capital itself. You saw this, it's kind of what led you here to begin with. You saw all of the barons on their own modified
Right.
sending stones.
Right.
So there should be
That's
a room
true.
in which you can contact any of the other baronies with a modified sending stone.
And we still have them.
You should. There's no
We
reason.
still, yes.
No
There's,
reason he
we still
wouldn't
have
have
the.
gotten rid of them. They wouldn't have worked anyway.
Wait, one of us. Does one of us still not have? No, we don't because we gave it back to them instead. So either way, no matter where we go, we'll be able to have some sort of communication.
There's
To
also,
any of them.
it has been several
We can-
days.
Mm-hmm.
You do also have your plane shift.
Yeah, but then
That's
we'll have to wait
You?
another
But that's
day.
only to hell.
Yeah. But
I'm trying to go to hell.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go back. I was probably there just about like
Plus,
a minute ago.
Plus, we'll have to wait another day.
I mean, it's the only way you have to get back to your tavern, your traveling tavern. So
Which, I mean, we can deal with that when that comes up. But right
Yeah.
now, I'm less worried about Goodberry
Mm-hmm.
and more worried about fucking Mirren.
Mm-hmm.
But the Errant Guild is the most likely place you might find Garland.
That's true.
Valthorn's gonna look at this teleportation circle. Is the symbol for the Aaron Guild on it?
It is not.
Damn it.
There is one symbol.
What is
Do
the
I
symbol
recognize what
for?
the symbol is?
Nope.
Damn it. I
Can
don't
I-
recognize the symbol.
Is there anything I recognize in it?
Make a history check.
Sure.
I want to look at Massey and be like, hey, do you still feel that pull that you were getting earlier to this thing?
He's holding one of the pieces in his hand. And he's crying.
Oh.
Nasty, you're
My hand on his
fine.
shoulder. You alright?
I do not know. I feel sadness that I do not know how to describe. But the word that comes to mind is loss or grief.
Mhm.
One grieves when they have lost a loved one. Correct.
Yeah.
So why do I grieve for a crystal?
It was the energy of all the life that was in it. You could feel.
No. It was more than that. It feels specific. As he picks up a piece and holds it, just a tiny shard of it. And it sinks into his palm. And then it reappears on his chest.
Oh.
I wish to wear this. As he stands up, tears
Understand.
just streaming down his face, and he walks over to the teleportation circle.
I rolled a 15.
It seems familiar, like you might have passed it somewhere in the castle.
Sorry, that's my end.
I know this from somewhere. I'm not sure.
As
Oh,
this
no,
is the
I-
only teleportation circle in the room,
Mm-hmm.
and you do only have one option to choose from, 2 + 2 = 4.
No, 2 + 2 = fish. Get it right.
All right, Timmy
All of
Turner.
the fishies.
Huh? I didn't hear
He
you.
called you Timmy Turner.
Oh. There's only one
Well-
option, guys.
You're right. Let's not. We can defend ourselves, but we cannot fight. Whatever happens next, we keep each other alive.
More than anything, we need to warn
Man.
people.
Would Vonthorn recognize that name of the fallen baron or no?
Make a history
Mirren.
Okay.
Do kind of
I thought she did learn
him.
I thought
Just
she
don't
did
remember
make a
when
check
we
on it.
learned it.
That's a 9.
Oh.
You've heard Lord Mirren. You've heard the name, the fallen Lord Mirren, Mirren the Betrayer. You've heard the word Mirren in a handful of old wise tales, folk tales, things parents tell their children. Behave, or Lord Mirren will come and whisk you away. That sort of thing. Never put much stock in it, but you've only ever heard them here in Erelon.
So, this Lord Mirren. This is a folk tale, isn't he?
Not
I can
anymore.
show you very,
All folk tales come
very,
from a grain of
very-
truth, right?
Oh, holy fuck tits.
I thought my
I don't think you've ever cursed before.
Annalise just kind of looks at Von Thorn like, nice.
I was always told that he was banished.
Didn't Darius kill him?
No, he was
He was
banished.
banished. And now we know to where.
Inside the crystal?
I don't think they knew.
I mean, it kept him contained.
My father would have definitely done more investigation. Especially if it's here. Not far from the Shashi.
That's a big ass crystal, too.
This crystal was the thing that was keeping everything from being able to teleport in, yeah?
Yes, and they knew it was here. Both
Okay.
my brother and my father.
We just need to get word to them that the barrier's down and they can come back, yeah?
They may be coming back to the biggest grave in history.
Well, we're not gonna know just standing here, let's go.
I agree.
Yeah.
And she'll look over at Tim and just give him a bit of a glare. Just a little bit.
That's completely fair.
We will talk when this is over.
I would like that.
Okay, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
All right. Do you guys
I
still
pick
have
up
one of those
Cleo.
vampires?
We've got a couple of vampires, an eldritch beam, like...
Oh.
So you all squeeze into this teleportation circle, which was really only meant for one person, but you all
It's fine.
squeeze in.
It's fine.
And you see the area to deposit the magical requirements.
So
One little-
to
It's a
so to make
sapphire,
it
right?
a little bit,
Yeah.
so I would put Cleo on my shoulders, depending on how small she is, so that way she's not being squished by everyone.
I will allow this only because it is so cramped, not because I.
Annalise kind of
It's a
presses
flag,
up
isn't it?
against Massey.
Oh.
As he turns into a halfling form himself, and just
Oh, please tell me you put him on your shoulders. Please. Like a toddler.
Why not? I pick him up and I put him on my
Yes.
shoulders too.
Yes!
Yes, this is all I need in life. I could die happy now.
Just
It's
holding
like
on.
a halfling-sized Massey.
Oh, Massey, just on your shoulder like a toddler. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay.
Cleo is in the same position on like my shoulders as well. So if she wanted to, she'll basically be able to feel how soft my ears are.
Oh.
And
Look up at Massey.
with Annalise's hair, it like comes up to Massey's nose, and he just pushes it down, and it comes up and it tickles his nose. And
Also, I understand the need for memento. I have a couple of those myself.
Esmeralda, you put one of the sapphires into the jewel spot.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Take one of those out of your inventory.
Okay.
And you are all instantly teleported. And you find yourself in a room. Lots of arcane sigilry, a large iron door. Esmeralda, you recognize this door. Kind of. You've seen just glimpses of it in your father's study from the other side. It sits behind a bookshelf that hides it.
Esmeralda, do you know who you are?
We're not far from my father's study, I think. But I never. I've
And
never
we go
quite
through that.
looked. She's gonna push the door.
You do, and it
Of
begins
course.
to open, but there's something on the other side stopping it.
Massey, do you think you could squeeze your way underneath?
I will try. As he does,
It's still very cool.
Massey.
Oh no.
He begins to, and then his body, like half of his body gets through, and then the other half sort of like springs back to a humanoid shape. So he's just kind of
Is it
like
just his
stuck in the
legs?
center. As far as you can see, yes. Oh. This is uncomfortable.
Massey, do you see anything on the...
I believe it is now open.
Oh,
Oh,
wonderful.
it's okay.
Oh,
I
all
think
right.
we
You
forgot.
hear the creaking,
Stretch.
and then he just snaps back as the iron door swings
Yeah,
open a
yeah.
little bit. He's just sitting there, just nonchalant as can be. He has no idea the absurdity of what he just did. Everybody
Right.
in your group that isn't used to this already just looks at this, goes, "What even is life anymore?"
I just kind of bump his shoulder with my fist and go, "You're very cool."
Is this normal
Esmer.
for you? As Cleo
Yeah.
looks down.
She's just looking over Volthorn's head. And her ears.
As Callum's just like,
Yes, this is normal for us.
what?
It's okay.
I
It's
know.
okay. It's okay, Mr. Tim. It's
I
okay.
know.
What
Tim,
have
Callum.
you been up to? As he looks over at
Yeah.
Esmeralda at this point.
We will talk.
I move through the door.
Yes, let's walk through the door, please.
You all walk through the door into your father's study.
Okay.
Cleo's still on my shoulders, by the way.
I'm going to make my way. Do I know of
She said,
where
"No
the
touching it all."
Do I know of Do I know of where the teleportation circle would be in the castle?
You just came from it. Oh, you mean the one?
Oh no. Yes.
Okay.
Can I look through this study real quick and see if there's a sending stone here?
That's smarter. I thought they would have taken them with them when they went to Westmarsh, but
Why
yeah, I
would
don't
they?
know.
They didn't work. Oh.
Well, I thought that was when after
Yeah,
you
they
know
would
they
take
had to have
one.
gotten the sending stone.
They would
Okay,
take one.
all right.
But there would be
Okay.
more.
Okay.
The fiefdom still has to be able to get in touch with their barons.
Multiple cell phones.
Kind of. Yeah.
They are bougie. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
can
Okay.
I
So
look
I
for
mean,
that
yeah.
here?
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Look.
make an
Go
investigation
look.
check.
Can I help her with that?
Go ahead, make it with advantage.
Please.
Because I also know my father's. I've been. This is not the first time I've been in my father's study.
No, not at all.
No.
That is a 14.
Okay. Yeah. After a minute, and with Esmeralda's help, you guys go to open one of the drawers, but it's locked, of course. But Esmeralda, you pick it.
I know.
easily.
Yeah.
Or not
No,
Esmeralda.
I've done it.
Sorry, Annalise picks it easily because.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've done it at some point in my life.
Are you proficient with lockpicking tools?
No, but I mean, like, I could have also gotten someone else to do it for me.
Yes, someone like me.
Anyway. Annalise, you pop it open real quick. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. And there are a handful of sending stones inside, each of them labeled. You pick out the one labeled for Baron Edward. And
Hand it to Esmeralda.
Uh,
I'm like, it should
okay.
probably come from you. I'm not word good.
No, thank you. She'll take it, and she'll act. I guess there's a word for it. I guess
There's a sigil. And you
there's a
just
sigil.
sort of
Okay.
slide your hand over it, and it begins to glow. And you can activate the...
Father, please tell me, are you there?
Esmeralda, is that you? Did you get
Oh, thank God.
You must have gotten the...
Thank the gods. You need to get the king immediately. Lord Mirren is back. Hello? Father, please.
Well, fuck!
I know. I'm so sorry.
What the...
What?
Please hold.
Please stay on the line for the next available assistant.
Your call is very important to us.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well,
Super serious moment, you guys.
So serious.
As you all look around, and several bodies are now in the office with you. One of them being your father.
Oh, okay.
Alright. What the actual fuck? As you hear Darius's voice come from in the background. How the actual fuck?
To be fair, it wasn't our fault.
We were trying to
Just
stop
putting it out there, we did incredibly well. We were ahead of schedule.
Yeah, no, it just resulted in the return of this kingdom's greatest enemy in the last 200 years. Fine.
It's our fault,
Right,
off-
because
No, what did you do?
everyone stop!
Okay.
Enough! We will speak like adults, but yes, Lord Mirren has returned.
Alright,
We're not proud of it either.
I need a full detailed report.
Of course. But we also need to ensure, and she looks over to her father and her brother, that the people of Grey Cap are safe. We've been in the tunnels for days. We don't know. It's been activated for too long.
We have people on that already. As soon as you called, plans were set into motion. There is a bit more of a pressing matter at hand, though. With this new information, Gerald. No. As he looks back at you, what did he look like?
an elf.
Oh, he came out with black wings and red horns, but
Yeah, that's what he normally looked like. I'm sorry, did you say an elf?
Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of
he looks
tall,
like an elf.
skinny, very
yes.
eagle almost looking.
what color was his hair when he came out as an elf?
Blonde.
He had blonde hair.
Long,
The
very
original
long.
kind of dragon-looking skin kind of
and
fell off
red-
him, and he kind of
black and red
came out of a
scale.
cocoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Red Scales
he-
was
yeah.
how he looked. How is... Where's Newman? No, not Newman. I'm getting my own Barons mixed up. Where's Richard? Did Richard come with us? Yes, you dolt, of course I came with you. How else did you think you got here? As he stumbles outward. Do you know what kind of spell he used? Probably reincarnation. It's a high
There was a
level
massive
spell.
there was a massive ritual down in the down in the caves. Many dead bodies.
Destroyed the
Yeah.
crystal.
Must have been a variant of reincarnation somehow.
Yeah, he came out of a crystal like a chicken coming from an egg.
The one that was used to activate the teleportation barrier in the first place. He was in it.
Edward, don't ask me. I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
Insight check.
Me too.
Go
Me
ahead.
too, bitch.
Same.
I believe it, but I just want to make sure.
That's an 18 for me.
A 15 for me.
15 as well. He's my dad, but
He
I mean,
seems to be telling the truth.
okay.
I got a 19.
All right. Okay.
Yep, makes sense.
No,
Oh.
to all of you, he seems to be telling... He's genuinely shocked. And as you guys are trying to read him, he looks over at Esme. He was inside the lacrum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Richard, what does that mean? It means they tried to use the lacrum somehow to bring him back.
They also
They've
then
done-
destroyed it.
They've done something to the reincarnation spell. Something to change. They must have wanted some extra effect to take place.
Out of character question, is Darius there as well?
Yeah, that's who
Okay.
was speaking just a minute ago.
Darius. There's something else.
I suspect so. What
I
is
think
it?
he's coming after you.
That wouldn't surprise me.
He
Oh,
knew
you're
that
Darius?
He knew that you're my mentor.
That doesn't surprise me either.
Oh, you're the one that we need to ask about the storm giant city.
Well, that might have to wait
Yeah,
a bit.
that-
dear.
that's-
I'm sorry.
that's the
Different
way-
problem. Different problem.
You've seen the story. Too many
No,
things
what?
happening
It's
right
not
now.
important.
Yes,
It's not,
no,
one
no,
problem
no,
at
no.
a time. Mm.
Yes, please. Oh
I'm-
God.
Lord Mirren's kind of more important right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need,
Sorry.
I need some help. As he walks out.
I'm sorry.
Her ears kind of flatten in guilt.
No.
You did nothing wrong. You did
don't be
nothing
sorry.
wrong. Just, yep. We'll talk to him later about that. Yep.
As a
Mhm.
as a curiosity, have my brother and father noticed that Callum is standing like right by me? Yes.
Your brother isn't there.
Oh, he's not there. Okay.
No.
All right.
It's just Edward.
It's just the
It's
Barons.
just-
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Bad.
just the Barons.
Okay. Well, that makes this so much better. I'm not nervous or scared or like no, not at all.
Really quick, guys.
No,
Really quick.
as of yet, not. It doesn't seem like it.
Okay. All right.
His hood like up, and did he put his mask back on or something?
Yeah.
He's just kind of standing there like, I hope no one notices me.
Yeah, actually, as you look back, his
Oh, he has
mask
his
is back
mask
up.
back. Oh, thank the gods.
Out
He
of
would have.
character, really quick. Break. Is it time for a bathroom break?
We gotta make it like short.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be
Yeah.
end of episode
That's fine.
kind of thing. So
Well,
Like,
let's,
okay.
let's take a few minutes because
5
It's a
minutes.
short episode today, so let's
5
hold on
minutes.
a few minutes before we take a break.
Okay.
'Cause
All right.
we'll-
Okay.
let me find a place to end it. For the
Sure.
night.
Okay.
okay.
Wait. End. I
Yeah,
just
for
want
the
break.
night.
Because we
Cass
have like
needs
an
to
hour.
go to sleep soon.
In like an hour or two, it's fine.
In an hour. Okay,
Fine,
in an
we'll take
hour.
a break.
Okay, 5 minutes.
I just want a break.
5 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
5 minute break, guys.
Go.
Okay.
Nice.
We stuck to the schedule.
Hi!
Holy
Yeah!
shit.
Holy
Oh
crap!
gosh.
We actually
jumping right back into
Hi.
things.
Yes, yes,
All the
yes.
barons are there, and they've been discussing. They're kind of like largely ignoring you guys now, and they're just busy with talking about what this means, what's going to happen, how is this going to change things. All right. Listen, you've done well. You've done extremely well. There will be rooms prepared for each of you. What are you doing here? As he points over down at Cleo. Oh, I'm,
In the field training.
She's acting as the Grey Cap Ranger.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I look
he's
at my
missing.
father. I look at my father like uh-oh. Like,
oh. Kind of blew your cover there, didn't you? Yeah. Extenuating circumstances. Right. Don't worry about it. I'll keep the secret.
Keep it safe.
Keep it
we
secret.
don't
Keep it
know
safe.
where we do not know where the original Ranger is. Last we heard, he went to confront Chartreuse, but that was the last.
Ooh, dead.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Oh, right, he's dead. No.
Yep.
Yes.
Chartreuse is dead.
Well, I'm gonna have to fix that in a bit.
We just have to get back to that room.
Alright. Well, you have helped. I will be
He died.
prepared. I'm sorry,
Almost.
what?
It was almost. It was touch and go there. No.
Who
And
died?
she kind of looks. She looks as Murray looks down to the
Fine.
floor.
I got better.
Esmeralda?
It was only mostly dead.
Who died?
Tis only a flesh wound.
Really shouldn't get hit by lightning again. Just FYI. Like that.
She's not looking at her dad. she's not.
I mean, she's here now.
Fine.
She's
Might I
alive.
have the room with my daughter?
Yeah, I saw that coming.
As the
Okay.
barons start. Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Just easily filing out.
Just,
Oh, man.
just Homer Simpson into the hedge.
Kind of.
It's just like she's already like dreading it. It's just like, oh man, it's just like all the other fucking times I've been called into my dad's office.
As Ray,
Esmeralda, do you want us to leave?
do you want us
Um,
around?
Get your vest and recover. I'll be fine.
Okay.
You
Keep-
need more rest than we do.
Keep Darius and the others updated and continue to report what happened. I will speak with my father. Thank you. All of you.
Better not die.
As we are leaving the room,
Yell if you
this-
need us.
right before we exit, I just kind of want to slip into the shadows inside the room.
Oh no! You should not do that. Oh no!
I can't do that because of Darius.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And
Well,
Darius
he's not in the
knows
room
me?
right now.
I know.
He left.
I know.
I mean, I'm sure he'll figure it out. But like,
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what my dad's passive perception is. Probably
Roll
kinda high.
a stealth check.
Okay.
You have bright orange
21.
hair and bright blue skin.
21.
21.
21?
21.
As you sort of slink off into one of the corners, you kind of get behind a bookshelf. As Edward waits for everybody to leave, and everybody does, and then he just looks over at you.
Oh, this is the wrong way. You know, I thought that this was, I got turned around. Let me just, okay, call us if you need us, Esmeralda.
And she has a smirk on it. Like, just a little bit of a smirk. Like, oh.
That's a really high perception.
Well, it was also the DC was made higher because there's not really anywhere in the room to hide.
Oh, I thought there was like
You like I
windows.
imagine.
There are
I imagine,
but like
and stuff.
between
but your
your
tail is
visual
poking out the
image-
side.
between your visual image, his vantage points, where you were headed, how you had to slip through. There, it was possible, but it was very unlikely. As she leaves the room, though, you hear him say, "You have very good friends." As he turns
Yes,
around and just hugs.
Oh.
Oh.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I tried.
It's okay. It's okay.
I didn't know. Everyone's in danger.
And he just pats your head and he just holds you there.
I had your help. They gave me the rod of rest. The Shachi.
Well,
It would have been nice to actually... Wait a minute. It would have been actually nice to know that they were down there and not some fairy tale creature.
I mean, they're only supposed to be known to the current Baron of Greycap.
Oh, yeah, I was going down in the caves.
Yeah.
You forgot, didn't you? You forgot. You actually forgot. You just...
No, I didn't forget. I am the
No,
Baron
I'm...
of Greycap. Yes, I totally forgot.
Yes, you did.
Are you okay?
And she kind of looks at her father very seriously. I don't know.
And he just... He blinks once and his eyes flash very quickly and he just... Oh. How long has that been a thing? You recognize the action. It is Eyes of the Grave.
Oh. I assume... not long.
Has
I
Esmeralda
remember...
put together... Okay, this is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Would Esmeralda have put together by now that she is undead?
Not exact. She knows something has happened, and she knows that she came back, but she doesn't know exactly of the magics that brought her back because she doesn't know what did it, because none of us had the ability to.
Okay. So she sees she sees her father cast Eyes of the Grave and look at her wide-eyed. What is her reaction to that?
She goes and she takes her hand and she puts it on her chest to try to feel pulse.
You do not feel it, and as he sees you do that, so not long then. Well,
No.
As he goes and he leans on his desk. All right then. Well, you have made another transition in life. And in unlife, as it seems. This too is a transition. One you must make. One you must come to accept. How you do that is up to you. How long it takes you to do that, that is always going to be up to you. But as he clasps his holy symbol and looks down at yours, staying still is not an option. Transitions must be made.
She nods.
That said, we can deal with this minor issue at another time. I want to make sure that you are okay.
I don't know
That
what
is to be
I'm.
expected.
I don't.
So,
I don't want Sawtrees dead. Not yet.
we will collect his body, and a hearing will determine what to do with his remains, as is the legal procedure. And he looks at
I
you
will
very
be,
sternly on that.
and I will attend.
It could take several months of deliberating. You know how these things are. And
I know.
you seem to have a group of friends who are going to need you. Unless you intend to give up your new life of adventuring to stay here.
Father. I don't know. But
He
I
walks up
can't
to
be
you
idle.
and puts his hands on your shoulders. Go. Rest now. There will be time for deliberations and decisions in the morning. Now is a time for rest.
Alright. Just one more thing. What is my idiot of a brother doing in Westmarsh? Please tell me he's actually doing something productive for once.
Knowing him, 50-50 chance he's either doing something productive and doing the family proud, or he's destroying another bathhouse.
Oh, and you would have no want in partake to partake in any such actions.
Of course not. I
No.
am a Endilian, and we are above such things. As he just kind of looks down at you and smirks.
Well, has there already been reports? How much of Greycap is left?
Well, there are some reports of rot at the edges of some of the forests. Some of the ecosystems have been touched by the drain of life energy, but nothing irreversible.
Right. Okay.
There will be some minor impacts on the economy in smaller villages, primarily those that rely on fishing or game. We will, of course, use the barony funds to supplement in the meantime.
Right.
But
Okay.
the fiefdom will survive this. You did this incredibly quickly.
Right.
No, seriously, this was stupidly quickly.
Yes.
I didn't expect to hear from you for another 3 weeks.
Oh, no. I mean, we took a hop, skip, and a jump to the Nine Hells. Yes.
You didn't mention your brother, did you?
We'll talk.
Oh, no.
I
Did you
know.
sign anything?
I didn't.
Oh, but somebody did.
Yeah, someone did. You can.
Alright.
I didn't want to. I really didn't want to.
What was the alternative?
Imprisonment.
Oh, no, you should have signed that thing. Yeah, no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, you do not want to spend time in a Nine Hells prison. That would have been terrible. I've done it. It's not fun.
I mean, but anyway, right. I'm sure they'll be expecting me. Thank you. And she'll give him one big hug again.
And he
before
just
him.
squeezes you tightly as hell. Oh, one more thing. Before you
Mm-hmm.
go.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to have a few new traveling companions. I assume one of them was the ranger's apprentice. Who are the other two?
A warrior recommended from the Shashi.
Oh,
And,
well then, that is quite the ally.
yes, quite.
And the other one?
Oh, you are going to love this one. So remember the tale of grandfather going up to heal the storm giant king up in the skies?
Regrettably, yes.
Yes. Well,
My
there was
grandfather.
also something else that they were keeping in that city. Apparently it was a primordial titan.
I'm sorry, the fuck?
Yes, no, a primordial titan made out of what seems to be a sentient black ooze.
And what does this have to do with your companion?
Oh,
Please
well,
don't
they.
tell me that it's what I'm thinking you're leading up to.
No, it is exactly what they did the whole friendship thing with the talking and the bonding and the not killing. So I mean, he's been a massive ally, but he is. Oh wait, do I recall his name? Walter?
Zvater.
Walter, yes.
Zvater
That's what.
Masi.
Yes, that's what Puck told us his name was. So we've ran into
Oh.
Puck and hell. Oh, it's been quite some time.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yes,
That's
so
a lot all at once.
so
Do you
yes,
know what the name of that other young man is? He seems awfully familiar.
I was told his name is Mr. Tim or Timothy.
Do you believe that?
Do you?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking if you believe that. You're a very cryptid young lady. You get that from me, but still.
I always thought I got it from Mother.
No, she was very, well, blunt, to be quite honest with you.
I suppose in context. No, but I know his real name.
And that is...
Will you trust me not to tell you? Probably not. I probably know the answer now.
Yes, but now I'm really fucking curious.
Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. I'm not keeping secrets from you.
Alright. Thank you for that.
But don't do anything. All right, please. No, right away. I will tell you when to take action, if any. I can also handle it myself. It's Callum.
I'm sorry, the fuck? I find myself saying
Mm,
those two words quite often
I know.
today. In the
I
last
know.
30 minutes alone.
I know. It's Callum. He didn't, or at least, all I know is that after he was taken to the Shashi to be buried, his body disappeared.
Yes, I remember that.
He was offered to us as an ally to help defeat Chartreuse, and he has done
By
so.
the Shoshi?
Yes, and a few other allies, which we're going to have to talk about, but it might be... Things are a bit more pressing, but this is the shortened version, I suppose.
Alright.
But, he remained anonymous, but when I woke from apparently my death, he was there.
Okay.
Now I know how you feel. Yes, I do have my own reservations, but
I
know.
You are a grown woman and you can make your own decisions. I will keep my word and stay
this is
out
why
of it.
This is why I didn't
until
tell you.
you tell me otherwise.
Oh god, this is just like me telling you I was engaged. Oh no.
Yeah, well,
She'll pat his cheek.
just be careful. I cannot lose
Oh, I will.
another family member.
Neither can I.
Alright, off with
Right.
you. Get some rest.
Yes. And keep me updated as well on what will be happening. Please.
We had some plans for what to do with your troop. We may rethink them, but that's going to be something for me and the king to discuss.
Right. Well, tell him I said hello.
I will do.
And she'll walk out.
As you
Find
close
her
the door,
friends.
you just hear a muffled, "What the fuck?"
Yes, it's my father. Oh boy.
Longthorn would have waited outside the
No.
door.
So you
She was
probably
concerned.
so Annalise probably ran right into you as she was trying to leave. She's like, "Oh, hi! I got lost."
I was just gonna wait for Esmeralda. Do you want to wait?
That's a
with
good
me?
idea. I press my ear to the door.
As I walk out, all of you sort of like tumble
And
and
Willow
fall
was right
forward.
Yeah, it's like Jane
Please tell
Austen when
me.
she opens the door. Her family's always there listening.
Yeah, and you guys just all fall into the office.
Yes, on the floor.
And Willow's right there next to them.
Oh, how'd it go?
We just wanted to make sure you were okay, Esmeralda.
I would like to say I approve of your new friends.
You
What?
approve of what?
Of your new friends.
Well, you would have had no choice but to accept them anyway, just like I did.
Sir,
Those are the best kind.
No.
Those
Sir.
are my friends.
Fair.
sir, I need to correct you on something. Just
Yeah.
really quick. We're not her friends. We're her family.
And she'll just look back at her father and be like, "Is this happening now?"
Maybe not by blood. So we are her
He
family.
looks you dead in the eye, Willow, and just says, "Too right you are."
Mm.
Off to
All right,
bed.
enough of the mush. Yes, enough of the mush and the emotion. It's too much. Please, I need wine. Pomegranate. And she'll
Speaking
walk
of
out and go,
Got any
emotion-
rum? I could
It's
use some
already in
rum.
your room, dear.
Bless.
Speaking of emotion, someone needs a hug.
Oh, gods. All right, fine. Just
Group
give me
hug. Group hug. Group hug.
10
Oh,
seconds.
oh my God.
10 seconds.
No, much longer. Much
10.
longer.
You just
No,
feel
I-
these,
No, we lost you.
8.
as you guys
No.
do this, you feel these long, like, slick black tendrils envelop all of you.
I'm also, like,
Yay.
incredibly cold to the touch.
That's fine.
Cool. I have resistance to cold. I'm fine.
I'm fuzzy. I don't
Right.
feel it.
Okay. All right. Yes. Thank you. All of you. Truly. Okay. All right.
We're purring now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I look at all of you. Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Yeah, we're more concerned about you.
And she looks at herself. I'm a new person. In a way. I've made a transition since my apparent passing. But I'll
Did you see
be
a
alright.
god?
Do you not remember anything from when you were...
If I did, I don't recall.
Oh, okay. Just checking, because it's...
I mean,
Earlier.
I would have liked to, probably. Hopefully. I don't know. I really hope so. But, no, I'm alright. I just, I'm just not going to be the same. Not exactly.
Just the same ad? I mean, weren't you trying to move on? Forward? Oh, do you want to stay the same as you were?
That sounds all stagnant.
I suppose I did want to continue. I just never thought I'd find myself in this direction. I feel a bit odd about it.
I
But
understand
I-
that. Like, you have no idea.
I imagine her tail is swishing like that
Yeah.
before that she says that.
Yep, I'm a little familiar with the sensation.
Yes, well, but thank you, all of you, truly. You didn't have to come.
Yes, we
Like,
did.
I had other plans.
Where are the others?
That way, probably. We should go. We should walk. Walking. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
The Barons are all
Also-
gone. It's just your party, the 7 of you.
Oh, her
Uh,
dad left as well.
No,
dad's still in
her
the
dad's
office.
still in the office, probably having a fucking
You guys are in the
migraine.
hallway.
Just like I will be in a bit. She'll look over at Callum for a second.
I assume
You will
would like
see-
to talk now.
I would. But I can wait for some time. You will not leave my sight.
Are they gonna share a bed?
Probably.
I would think so.
It's not.
And they were roommates.
They were roommates.
And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were
Definitely just roommates.
roommates.
Walter is like,
Roommate, you say?
First of all, what do all of you need? Rest, food,
Enormous amounts of rum.
Yes.
right?
Ale.
We can find that. And maybe I'll show you a bit of Grey Cap before plans are made. Because apparently we will be included in plans for the future. I'm not sure what yet, but we may as well enjoy some time, some leisure.
Also, we need to figure out a way to get the good berry back.
Oh, I had an idea for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can... There's probably some other teleporty thing that we can get back to West Marsh with. I mean, that's how your dad and the Barons got here. So we can use that to get back to West Marsh, and we can go through Garland's door to get back to the Goodberry, and then we have to just take the Goodberry on its natural course.
Right. No, of course.
So
I mean,
we could do that.
would you like to do that right away, or would you guys
We
like
should
to
sleep
explore-
first.
Right.
We should probably rest.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This,
You do
and
know
resting will.
that you cannot enter the guild hall. You cannot exit the guild hall from anywhere but the place you entered it.
Damn it.
That has been explained to you.
Right, but even if we do, Garland can open up a door if we find one that's big enough.
Garland can, yes.
Yes.
Right.
So we could go to West Marsh, or at least we could get a message to him. I'm sure someone.
I mean,
Has
if we're able
access
to get a
to-
message to him, isn't there like some sort of door that would be big enough to push the good berry through?
Oh, I'm sure I
Castle
could
Gate.
find one. Yes, actually, the castle gate might work well.
Heck yeah.
But here, let's all find you rooms with nice warm fireplaces, ale, rum, whatever need be. Thank you. Truly.
problem.
All right.
And we will be discussing that whole thing with the contract, right?
Oh, you mean the one that I have?
Yes. My father knows. Well, he knows
Well,
of a contract.
More importantly,
he-
we need to talk to your brother who has the actual thing we need to
Uh,
complete the contract.
I think it's either he or most likely
You were told it is in the royal
Liam.
treasury
Right.
at the castle.
Oh,
Right.
At-
Well,
At High Castle at High Castle Erelon.
that
Yes,
would be
ma'am.
a discussion with the king, actually, and
I mean, we should
Um,
talk to him to
it's
find
Liam.
out exactly what it is that he stole.
It
So-
is the idol of Rauk, and
Right,
it
but,
is
like-
a 6-foot tall statue.
Right, but you don't just take that for no reason. Like, there's
No.
probably
Have you met
some...
these people?
Yeah!
We've only, I
They
haven't met her
destroyed a
brother
bath
yet.
house for fun.
Yeah, but that seems like they had to probably go
I
through
look
a
at Annalise
lot
like,
of trouble
really?
to take it.
I look at Annalise like, really?
I
Really?
I still have.
From
I-
personal experience, I know that there's a certain point when you're like, that's too much. But if it doesn't seem like something someone would just leave on a table unattended. It seems like it was probably well fortified, so they had to causatively do it.
Right, but
Gather
that will still
group.
be a talk for the prince or Liam or even the Baron of Farallon. I'm sure
Right.
that would. I'm sure
Just
they
then
will
we
have
need to
better
talk
access
to
to
them.
it. No, yes, that's true.
Well, we
That is
probably should talk
Wouldn't
to
you
your
like
dad
to
at
go
some
see
point.
him again, right, Willow?
Leave me out of it?
I was about to say, I'm in a good mood. You better keep me that way.
Yeah, leave me out of it?
Yes.
I will not.
Leave her out of what?
And
I would like
Uh,
to stay alive. Thanks.
I will. I
Bondor's
will.
ears are twitching in curiosity.
I will have arrangements made for all of you to have rooms, and then we will make our way towards any sort of. I think I may have some tavern recommendations in mind, but she'll look over to Callum for a moment and glance, and then she'll think again. I will join you in a bit.
Take your time.
Is your dad okay to talk with now about the contract, or?
He may need a few moments, actually.
Let him sleep on it.
He's gonna need more than sleep.
What?
Yes, he's going to need some time. Give it a day. He'll be all right.
As long as I don't die before then.
Oh, well.
Knock on wood.
Tucking that away for foreshadowing.
Baldorn finds a piece of wood and knocks on it for good measure.
That doesn't. Okay, if that makes you feel better, sure.
Okay.
Yes. So, I assume the party go, and I'm going to actually. I mean, like not enough focus on me for the time being. I want the rest of this to be sort of them, but I will take Callum to my room
Okay.
to talk.
This is kind of your episode at the moment.
Really?
So,
I feel
Yeah.
bad.
You're the one that died. You're the one
I
that
mean,
has
I guess.
a lot to talk to. And,
All right.
you know,
Please go RP.
yeah,
Okay.
So,
All right. I just feel
and we don't
bad
have a
because I
whole
want
lot
you guys
of
to
time
play.
left. So,
All right.
No, we
okay.
got, like,
sure.
almost
basically
10
all
minutes.
we really have time to do.
Sure. All right. All right.
So you
All right.
you lead Callum back to your
Good.
bedroom.
Good
as you have
night,
done
all of you.
many times before, but this time is much different vibe than it has been in the past.
He enters first, and I close the door behind me.
He removes his mask and puts his hood down, and he looks just like the day you last saw him. What would you like to know first?
The beginning. What happened? You were charmed? You really expect me to believe that you were charmed?
You've met my father, you know he's a bastard. And now you know exactly how much of a bastard. I knew nothing of the cults, and one day I found out. The day before we were set to leave. I had a row with my father, and I told him I was going to tell your father. I was going to expose him for everything. That is when he grabbed a necklace from around his neck, grabbed me, and cast some sort of spell. Much stronger than any charm person spell I'd ever come across before. I was aware of everything I was doing. I was aware of taking my blade and lunging it into men that I had fought alongside, men that I had trained. When your father put an end to me, it was the greatest mercy I could have ever asked for. Because at that moment I was headed straight towards your carriage. I died with rage. Rage in my heart, fear and anger and all of it. And when I opened my eyes again, it was all I could think about. It was all I could feel was just unrelenting rage, puppeting my body around. My consciousness was barely even there. I spent nearly a year like that. I was told that I had come back as a wraith.
A wraith?
A wraith. My rage had fueled my body to attempt revenge, but I was never able to get close enough to my father to carry it out.
And who told you this? The Shashi?
The pieces of my memory and the lady that found me at that lost state. A tall, beautiful woman. For a minute I thought it was you, but it wasn't. She did the same thing to me that I did for you.
What did you do to me?
As he waves his hand, and in scurries a single rat, as it runs up his leg and into his hand. I was turned from a simple wraith into a much more complex creature of the undead. As the rat then scurries down his arm and back into the castle walls.
I was turned into a vampire.
Well, that's where I recognize that term.
A vampire? Yes, you would know what a vampire is.
Okay.
I mean, like, everybody knows what a vampire is.
Mm-hmm.
As for what a vampire is still a mystery. But you know the term.
Okay. Right, okay.
It's like the word zombie.
Yeah, okay.
If I had any other means of bringing you back, I would have used them, but this is all I have.
And then you found your way to the errant guild hall with that woman.
She introduced me, yes. I was just a empty shell.
A dead
aimless
soul in a
outburst.
living body.
Except that my soul wasn't dead. It's still here. My soul is still bound to this body. I eventually joined them as he pulls up his shirt sleeve and you see the guild mark.
Mm-hmm.
They took me in. They gave me a home when I had nothing left, and they gave me a lot, but they couldn't give me the one thing I still wanted. I'd given up on everything else, on ever being able to return to a life with you, or... There was one thing I was convinced that I could still have, and that was revenge. I wanted to kill my father. I wanted to make him suffer for everything he did to me. As you see, he tightens his fist and a bit of blood starts to trickle out from it. And now, he's gone. And I don't know what to do about that.
He will face judgment. Like all of us. Well, him more especially, in courts. At least that's what my father told me. But Callum, why didn't you come back?
Look at me. As he widens his smile and two fangs protrude out. The sunlight does not cause me intense physical harm, but it's still not a pleasant thing to be in front of.
But I wasn't... Oh, go ahead.
And I didn't think... With everything, I didn't think you'd want me there.
Callum. The scars you left on my mind are still there. You laid on the ground dying and me not even being able to say goodbye was the worst pain I've ever experienced. I couldn't even feel it. I searched for answers, for you, to put the thought of you at ease. I would have done so much for you. I would have walked to the edge of the earth and jumped. I would have siphoned the stars in the cosmos for you. But you didn't even have the strength to come find me.
I didn't want you to live a life with someone who had no future. How could you have a life with me like this? You deserved to be able to move on, to find somebody new. And now I've done the same thing to you, and I cannot ever apologize enough for that, and I literally have eternity to do so.
You literally have what?
Eternity to do so.
Does that mean neither of us will...
Of natural causes or disease, no.
What?
We
Never.
do not age, and we do not get sick. There are things that can kill us, of course, but we will just keep going until something does.
And where do we go from here? Both of us now.
That is up to you. There are too many ways that I've hurt you. And so the only way forward is what you decide is next. I cannot decide that for you. Nothing. That's not what I was expecting.
It's just been so much. First I thought my father killed you because he was the traitor. That I'd go and find out that you were the traitor by someone else, and I wanted to hate you. I wanted to hate you, but I couldn't.
Oh, that is a lot. When did you find out that I was the traitor? Why am I doing such a different voice? When did you find out that I was the traitor?
I left maybe about a month ago. It's been some time. I left Grey Cap looking for answers.
You've had a
I tried...
very busy month.
Oh my goodness. First it was leaving Grey Cap, and then I went to Laston to find Darius, and then I didn't find Darius. I found Willow, and then afterwards I found her, and I found another compatriot of ours, and then found another compatriot of ours, and then they agreed to help me find answers, or at least find Darius so that he can provide them. Then we ran into Baroness Elena, and there was an attempt at her life, and then we found Darius, and then he told me that you were the one who had betrayed me. And then we made our way to Westmarsh. There was a red dragon attack. Oh, God. It's been too much.
Holy shit, woman.
a bit of a shift from the complacent little life that we were planning, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's, Did you fight a red dragon?
Oh, wormlings. Not... yeah,
That's
yeah.
still really impressive.
Yes, no, we managed to come out of that relatively well. Well, we definitely needed the sleep afterwards.
How many wormlings?
3?
Jesus.
Yes, I know.
I don't know who that is, but it felt like the right name to say.
I don't know either. I'm assuming it's some sort of folk tale or,
Oh, it's gonna piss a lot of people off with that one. Go ahead, write in your comments.
Do it. No, but yes, 3 dragon wormlings, and then apparently there's a cloning of a wormling that's supposed to be continuously happening, and there might be an attack on Westmarsh or the entire fiefdom. There's been so much, and then we tried to come back here to save Grey Cap from whatever the fuck that bastard was doing, and made our way to a storm giant city where I met storm giants. I had to present myself in front of storm giants. Oh my god. You think my father is... Well, my father is still the most scary thing I still could think of. But, I mean, that came as a close second.
You know, your father is the most scary thing I can think of, too.
Oh my goodness, you should have seen his face when I told you you were proposed.
Yeah, and if I recall, that was the reason I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I did ask him ahead of time.
Oh, you did? And he didn't take your head off?
Not that I remember.
Oh, well, don't say it like that.
But there is a small gap in my memory that I
She's
just realized I can't account for.
she's actually genuinely laughing.
I'm actually quite worried about that now.
You absolute dolt. Oh my goodness.
Well then,
You haven't changed.
well, neither of you.
Well, besides,
Well, no, I actually can't say that. You've changed quite a bit. Fighting dragons and taking on Chartreuse, my father.
oh my goodness.
That's quite the change from the woman I used to
From
know.
being just a clergy girl in a church.
I don't. If it's not too much to put forward, I can't really say I dislike it. For whatever that means now.
I know the others are expecting me soon, and I'll be joining them.
They're probably already drunk.
Oh, God, yes. They're probably incredibly drunk. And you've already seen them, how they act.
You think the blob one's already in a bucket?
Right! You know, he is a primordial titan.
You've said, and I'm
Yes.
still ignoring that as a fact.
Yes, yes. We found him in the not the shore sheet. We found him in the Storm Giant City.
I'm just going to pretend that he's just a normal slime that has somehow taken human form. And not try to wrap my
Sure.
head around there still being primordial titans alive and well, because that doesn't sound like something I want to deal with. Ever.
Right. Well, if I'm dealing with it, then so are you.
That's fair. That is... Either way,
I'd, I'll be joining them later on, but do we even need sleep technically now?
nope. We do need rest. That is still a thing we do, but
Right.
it's a lot like the elves. You could kind of just sit and meditate if you'd like. As long as you're just staying still for a few hours.
Well then, she'll go over to I guess one of the tables where they have the pomegranate wine.
And there's a couple of goblets there.
There's a couple?
As per usual, they always put out 2 goblets because nobody ever knows if you're going to have company or not. It's a customary thing.
Well, I'm sure I have more details to give you. And she'll hand over the goblet of wine.
And he goes to clink.
Cheers.
And that is where we will end tonight's episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, my.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Now
This
you
is
get to
weird,
decide
you
how much
guys.
of it you believe.
Mm-hmm. I know. I was gonna roll an insight check at one point, but it was going so well.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
Well, maybe she just doesn't want to.
Want to question it.
Yeah.
I know. That's another
Love
thing.
She
will
wants to
find
believe
a way.
Well, let's see. I mean, she's still curious, but
Stupendous.
oh
That was wonderful. Great episode, Ryan.
my god, I'm
That
sweating.
was really awesome.
Oh
was
my
really
god, thank
cool.
you guys
Oh
did
my
so
God.
good.
The
You guys did
last
so
one
good.
had been the culmination of just months
Ah.
of planning.
Well, now I don't know what Esmeralda is gonna do.
Question
I
for
have
the
to think about-
DM. Can we get a level up?
Please.
Well, see, the thing about that is,
Oh,
Yes.
come on.
everybody goes up one level. So, Esmeralda, if you want to take your level in cleric back, you can do that. Or if you want to go up in vampire, you can do
Vampire.
that.
Okay. I'll have to think
Annalise,
about
the
it,
same
yeah.
for you. You get to choose between one of your two classes to level up in. The rest of you don't have fucking classes, alternate classes, so...
no, the rest of you don't have classes. You're just NPCs in disguise.
The rest of you don't have an alternative class to choose from, so fuck off, you just get your normal shit. Unless you...
Woo!
Well, no, you guys can't take a level in a second class yet, until level 10.
No.
But you guys all go up to level 6, I believe you're at.
Yeah.
And roll your hit dice. You remember...
I'll do it later. I'll do it later.
Well, we need to do it on the stream.
Oh,
I'll
really?
add it.
Okay.
I'll add it.
Sure.
If you...
Wait,
Okay,
yes, please. Actually, you add it.
What do we roll?
Question.
Whatever our hit die are.
And I remember
Roll.
what those are for sure.
We roll our hit die and
Mhm.
add that number to our rolled HP number,
All right,
right?
so...
Yes. Yes.
Esmeralda, are you rolling for vampire or are you rolling for cleric?
Well, see if that's the thing, because like at second level, I get spider climb,
Yeah.
which is gonna be so.
And it's a
fun.
passive skill. It's not
I
an active.
know you made the class very well, and I'm like, fuck. What do I do? Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll take a second level in vampire.
Okay, that I believe is D10.
Oh, okay.
Unless I'm mistaken, at which point we will correct it later.
I mean, you made the class, so.
So we'll just roll it on camera. You can tell me what you get now. That way, if you forget, you can just come back to this episode.
And we're only rolling one
of those hit
the
die,
hit.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, one of the hit die. Oh,
Everybody
can I
else is
reroll
rolling too.
once?
Yes, you can.
Can I reroll once?
Yes.
Oh my god. Thank you.
We don't keep ones on fucking health die rolls.
Thank you. I don't know.
4.
It's been too long, Ryan. It's been too fucking long since you leveled up.
We have to work for our
God
milestones.
damn it! It's a 2.
Oh.
Oh.
On a D10. Like wow, the fuck.
Ooh.
I am.
Oof.
Big oof.
All right,
Big
Willow, what'd you get?
I already put mine in.
Okay, but what did you get so that we have it recorded?
10.
10. Nice. And Annalise.
I think I'm gonna take a level in Rogue.
Okay.
I believe that's
Yes.
I think that.
Yeah.
What does that get you?
More roguey, the better.
yeah. Because I know there was something I can't remember what it was, but there was something at level 5 that I get as a rogue.
Yeah.
I really
Rogues are awesome. I love rogues.
these are great.
Rogues are awesome.
Maybe it's a D8.
Ooh, I get an extra spell, guys.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh my goodness! Look at
Oh,
you.
you get uncanny dodge.
Oh yes,
Right.
that's what I wanted. Yeah. I believe that's a D8.
What the fuck is a green flame blade?
Yes, you do have a D8.
Okay.
I think it's kind of like.
Oh, I got a 2 too.
Oh,
Oh.
nice. Oh, I feel so bad. But
Boo. I mean,
Dice
it's
are
just
what they
how the
are.
dice goes. Yes.
all right, so with all of that done, we will
Oh no.
finally say goodnight for this week. We will see you again next week. I believe everybody's going to be free on Saturday
Yes.
or